Hey friends, welcome to the channel. If you like gaming and want to learn languages at the same time, or if you have sometimes a lack of motivation when it comes to learning languages, you found the right video. Los geht's! My name is Dustin. I'm an IT project manager from Germany, and on this channel we create content that helps us to be more productive, to learn new things, especially languages, and to live a happier and more fulfilling life. We haven't talked for a long time about gaming and language learning. I've already made another video about how gaming can facilitate and improve language learning. And today I will show you 5 more great games that are suitable to do so. If you haven't watched the first part yet, please make sure to do so, because it will help you to understand why gaming can be such a valuable language learning resource. But you know what comes next? Before we start, a nice sip of coffee. Los geht's! What to look for in games. So I created a table to show the most important factors that a game must fulfill in order to become a valuable language learning resource. Going forward, we will fill it out for each game we're going to review. First of all, of course, the name of the game. Then if it's single or a multiplayer, which is important when it comes to language production. The number of supported languages, of course, and also if they have audio support. Next, to check if the game offers task-based learning, which essentially means that you use the language in order to accomplish tasks, the language being just a tool to get you further. Then we will review which core competencies of language you can train by playing the game, from reading over listening to speaking and writing skills. What's also important is to know which level of language you should ideally have to start with. If it's too hard, then it'll be demotivating and not fun at all. The other way around is not that bad if it's too easy, as long as you are still exposed to the language and having fun. But it shouldn't be too easy, like A1 for someone who has a C1 level won't bring any benefits anymore. And last but not least, we'll review the available platforms on which you can play the game. Okay, now let's start with the first game. Civilization 6 offers you a captivating strategy game that immerses you in the epic journey of building and leading your own civilization. In this game, you get to make pivotal decisions in the fields of politics, technology, culture, and warfare as you guide your people through the ages. What makes Civilization 6 so irresistible for you is its blend of educational and addictive gameplay. You'll encounter a variety of text-based elements, from diplomacy dialogues to in-game literature, which fosters language comprehension and vocabulary growth. The desire to expand your empire and explore the intricacies of diplomacy will keep you engaged for hours, making it an excellent tool for language learners like you who are seeking an immersive and fun experience. You can play it alone or with other people online, and it supports 12 languages, of which 11 have full audio support. It offers task-based learning because you need to understand the text in order to progress and make informed decisions, as well as it forces you to work on your reading comprehension. The best exposure you get by playing the campaigns. As mentioned, 11 languages with audio support means you can definitely also train your listening comprehension. Language production can't really be trained except if you play multiplayer and interact directly with your opponent online or in person. I would say you should have at least a B1 level, but better B2 to start with. Also, make sure to have a translator at hand. It's supported on Windows, Mac OS, Linux, as well as it's playable on Steam Deck. I think it should also be available for several consoles. Let me quote the official Steam description of Hogwarts Legacy. It's an open-world action RPG set in the world first introduced in the Harry Potter books. Embark on a journey through familiar and new locations as you explore and discover magical beasts, customize your character and craft potions, master spellcasting, upgrade talents, and become the wizard you want to be. Experience Hogwarts in the 1800s. Your character is a student who holds the key to an ancient secret that threatens to tear the wizarding world apart. Make allies, battle dark wizards, and ultimately decide the fate of the wizarding world. Your legacy is what you make of it. Live the unwritten. It's a pure single-player game, but it offers 14 languages, of which 8 have even full audio support. Since it's an action RPG, you need to follow along with the story and the tasks at hand in order to solve them and progress through the story. This means you read and listen to many dialogues, which will train your comprehension skills. Speaking and writing can't really be trained by using this game, at least not directly. Also here I would advise to have at least a B1 level or better B2 in order to really be able to enjoy it. You can play it on a Windows client, or it's also fully verified if you got a Steam Deck. Of course, an adventure shouldn't miss in this list, and this time I have a real classic for you that has been remastered a few years back. I'm talking about Grim Fandango, a true adventure masterpiece by the legendary studio LucasArts. Let me again quote the official description of the game that you get an impression. Something's rotten in the land of the dead and you're being played for a sucker. Meet Manny Calavera, travel agent at the Department of Death. He sells luxury packages to souls on their 4-year journey to eternal rest. But there's trouble in paradise. Help Manny untangle himself from a conspiracy that threatens his very salvation. It's a very self-ironic adventure with great humor and also great gameplay if you ask me. Again, a pure single-player game with only 6 languages, but all of which have full audio support. Further again, you need to understand the story and tasks to make progress, which will train your reading and also your listening comprehension. Since you play it alone, speaking and writing is not involved. Again, since this game is made for native speakers and has also subtle humor, I would advise to have a minimum a B1, but probably better a B2 level in your language. You can play it on Windows, Mac OS, Linux and even Steam Deck where it's fully verified. Now after we had a strategy, an action RPG and an adventure game, an ego shooter shouldn't miss here as well. The BioShock series are true classics and there are remastered versions of the first 2 parts as well. The BioShock series invites you on a captivating journey through dystopian worlds featuring immersive storytelling and innovative gameplay. In these alternate realities, you'll discover unique settings and face moral choices that will keep you engrossed in a rich, narrative-driven experience. What makes the BioShock series so enticing is its thought-provoking narratives and immersive world building, exposing you to intricate dialogues and literary references. This offers language learners a unique opportunity to dive into complex stories, enhancing both comprehension skills and your gaming pleasure, of course. Again, single player games, but they have between 7 to 11 languages, of which most are with full audio support. Since it's an ego shooter, you can get along without understanding everything, but nevertheless, since it has so many story elements, dialogues and recordings that you can pick up, you'll be able to train a bit of reading comprehension, but even more your listening comprehension. Again, since it's single player, no speaking or writing involved, I would advise to have a B1 level to start with. You can play it on almost any platform and even on Steam Deck where it's at least playable. The next one is very special. Epistory Typing Chronicles. It's an enchanting and innovative adventure game that unfolds in a beautiful origami-inspired world. This game combines storytelling and typing skills, offering a unique experience for players. You embody a young girl riding a 3-tailed fox, and together you explore a visually stunning, paper-crafted realm while uncovering the mysteries of the narrative. What makes Epistory so enticing is its fusion of storytelling and typing mechanics, turning your keyboard into a powerful tool to interact with the environment and defeat foes. This gameplay dynamic not only hones your typing skills, but also immerses you in an engaging storyline. The addictive quality of Epistory arises from its mesmerizing aesthetics, soothing soundtrack, and the desire to uncover the secrets hidden within the paper world. It's a game that strikes a balance between education and entertainment, providing an ideal platform for language learners to improve their typing proficiency, while also embarking on a visually captivating journey. Again, single player, but whopping 11 languages, but only English audio support. You need to use language actively to progress through the story, and this way you can hone your reading as well as your writing skills. Except if you are learning English, you won't get much listening comprehension, but the audio, being in English, can also be helpful to have translations at the same time and ease up the game a bit. Of course, speaking skills aren't trained playing this game. I would suggest to have at least a B1 level, but B2 is probably preferable even, since there are many difficult words and texts involved. You can play it on almost any platform. I hope that I could give you some inspiration on how to spice up your language learning and make it more interesting and fun. Please let me know in the comments down below which other games you think should also be on that list. And if you want that I make more content like this, if you like this video and haven't watched the guide for gaming and language learning, please make sure to do so. It should be somewhere here. Also, if you want to know which other games to play, I got another video here. And last but not least, please make sure to leave me a like and a subscription to the channel, and to not miss anything going forward, also click on the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and see you the next time.